What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Leonard Lucas III, and you're tuned in right now to the Because Podcast, man. We got a great episode for you today. Listen, before we get into our episode, man, we need to see the likes all over the screen, and we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now by going to the letter B, number 3, CUZ Podcast, man. We want to see all the love. Hey, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, man, because we want to hear what you're saying, man. Today's episode is going to be so amazing, man. We're going to be talking about some of the key picks that we've seen in the NBA Summer League. Also, we're going to be talking about some of our top teams in NFL and who's the most lethal team in the NBA. So before we get started in that video, man, go ahead, subscribe, tell a friend about this great podcast, about joining us and watching us on YouTube, because we want you to get connected with our community. So without further ado, let's get started with the episode. All right, man, that's a lot of things I want to talk about right now. A lot of people have been watching Summer League, man. And there's a couple of key picks that I definitely want to go into. That's the obvious picks. Of course, you can go and look at Alexander Walker. You can look at your Jackson Hayes. But there are three guys that really caught my eye in the NBA Summer League, and that was really, really heating it up, especially with the versatility, especially running the floor. So some of these guys I definitely want to take an eye on, and really look at some of these guys. The first guy I want to go to, the guy from Gonzaga, playing in the forward position, Brandon Clark, man. The guy, from what I've seen from many of the games that he played in the Summer League, he started with 14.7 points, had 2 assists, and almost 10 rebounds. One of the things I like about him, he has great awareness. He has great awareness where he can see the floor, and he can see where the guard is going to be, and he gets into key positions where he makes himself effective in scoring. One of the things that I like about him also, he has an unorthodox shot, but he was lights out from shooting the 3-ball, so that I think that's going to be a great addition with him and Ja Morant. Ja Morant is going to be able to pick key spots, whereas he isolate into the lane when he kicks it back to Brandon Clark. He's going to have the accessibility for Clark to shoot that 3, and they have confidence with that ball club that he's going to make that shot. Even though the shot is unorthodox, he has a very good 3-point shot. One of the things I also liked about him, he's very entertaining. He's a high flyer, man. He gets off that pick and roll. He's very capable of knowing the pick and roll, getting into key spots, and when he's open, he's going to slam it down your throat. He's a fearless competitor. He has that tiger mentality. He's going to go get it, and that's what I like about him. A great competitor, fierce competitor. He's got a lot of things going, and also he's a great rebounder. We talk about that 9.8 rebounds, almost 10 rebounds, man. So when he gets there, he's going to get on the floor, defensive and offensive rebounds. One of the things that I also want to talk about, he was keying those second chance opportunities. So Memphis Grizzlies, look out, man. You got a special treat with this kid, man, Brandon Clark. Those second chance opportunities, can shoot the 3, can shoot the mid-range jumper. The shot is not the most excellent, perfect range, perfect jumper, perfect textbook form, but look out for the kid. He's a splasher. He can shoot the 3. He can pull up jumper. He can go to the lane. He can dunk in your face. This kid can do it all, and I'm looking for big things with the addition of having Ja Morant. The Memphis Grizzlies have a treat, and they're looking to be a splash right now in the 2019 season. Another guy, man, the guy from Kentucky, man. Now, you're talking about a guy who has a killer assassin mentality, Tyler Hero. He's about 6'6", which makes him very versatile in the guard position. He's probably going to play as shooting guard. The kid is lights out. When he gets the ball, know that he's going to shoot the ball. He has a mentality, the mama mentality, a mentality like Kobe, that when he gets the ball, this kid will shoot the ball. And he has a great-looking jump shot, textbook jump shot. Reminds me a little bit of J.J. Redick with his form and his technique, that when he gets up, he goes up high, and when he elevates, you're looking at even his misses look very good, and he's got a perfect jump shot, and I'm looking for him to do some great things in Miami. One of the things also, he's a fearless competitor. No matter who's defending him, he has the mindset that he's going to score. And when you have a guy like that who's saying, I don't care who's facing me, I don't care who's going to come by me, I don't care who's going to defend me, my mentality is that I'm better than you on the offensive side of the ball, I'm going to score. You're looking for a guy that's going to give you all that he has on that offensive side of the floor. So I like the fact that he had the 19.8, almost 20 points per game. He was shooting, he had 5 rebounds and 4.3 assists. One of the things that's that guard position, I think he's going to have to work on feeding some people, getting them ready, getting his guys ready, getting his teammates into the game and facilitating, moving the ball around so they can make some key shots and be able to be effective in the game. He has that game on the one-on-one style. He can shoot the ball very effective, shoot the ball well, but I think what he needs to work on to make him key is being able to facilitate the ball more, even though I don't think he's going to be in the point guard position, but he's going to be able to, if he facilitate, I think that's also going to get him going. He's going to be able to take less shots. We begin to see that he took a lot of shots, and even though he had a really good effective percentage, we understand that his shot making ability is great, but some of the shot qualities that he takes, some of the shots that he was taking was not quality shots. One of the things that I liked about him, he's a very IQ passer. He has a high IQ when it comes to passing. He can get guys open. He can make them get open. He can get to the lane. He can go and beat his defender and make layups, make the guy miss. Has a very good jump shot. Has a very good pump fake as well. Pump fake ability is great, and I thought he was a tremendous look for the Heat, and also it's going to be a great help for the Miami Heat. So look for this guy Tyler Hero to be getting some key minutes in Miami. I don't think he's going to be a starter, but I definitely think that he's going to have some key minutes with the Miami Heat, and he's also going to do very tremendous in that system where they're going to be able to get him open and make some key shots, maybe almost like a Ray Allen type, make some big shots for them and definitely get them involved in the game. The other guy that I like was Carson Edwards. Purdue Boilermaker, came out of Purdue. He's going to be with the Boston Celtics. One of the things that I want to show, 19.4 points per game, man. The guy was on fire. He has that ability to create his own jump shot. The comparison with him is more like a Russell Westbrook, where he has a mentality that says that I'm going to go and do what I need to do to win for this team. Offensive ability is almost perfect. He's got a couple of things that he needs to work on, for as he's 6'1", so that means if he's going to play, he's going to play in the guard position. 1.8%, I believe he had 1.4 assists in the game, so 1.4 assists that he averaged in the summer league. He's going to have to boost those numbers up, because if he's playing at the point guard position, he's going to be looking to pass first and shoot second, so that in that particular offense, he's going to have to really get guys open, really feed them the rock, really feed them the ball. But his instinct, he has ice water in his veins. He's going to shoot the ball. So looking at that, this guy is going to shoot the ball. He's going to be effective at shooting the ball, and he has a deadly approach when it comes to shooting the ball. When he launched that ball, he doesn't think about anything but putting the ball in the hole. And when you have a guy that has a mentality like that, a very vicious mentality, a mentality that he's going to score, a mentality that no one can stop him, a mentality that no one can beat him on the side of him taking shots. One of the downfalls is he takes up many shots, and sometimes he gets almost in a downward slump. And so what we have to do is, I believe, if he gets with his coaches, he'd be able to take more effective shots, and when he take more effective shots, that would give him the ability to bring those percentages higher and also bring his PPG higher, but he's also going to have to work on those assists. But one of the things I know that he's taking a lot of tough contested shots with that ice water in his veins, even though his form is maybe it's not the greatest form. One of the things that I like about him is that he has an offensive repertoire that is really impressive, and that he's going to be a great guy, maybe coming off the bench to help that Celtics team get over the hump. When their starters are resting, he can definitely give them a competitive edge as a guy that's coming off the bench, who's going to be a key player and making sure they score points and still be competitive coming off the bench. So that's it for our NBA Summer League. That's the 3 players that I really like.